brow tutorial edition. So we're gonna go from this to this. Shout out to my girl Jenny who requested this video. So these are the things you're gonna be using: a brow pencil, a flat brush, and concealer that's gonna make everything come together. So my favorite right now is the Maybelline Precise. I love this. I'm using in the shade Deep Brown. Now you always want to go in these 2 shades lighter than your natural hair. So right here you're going to brush it up. Make sure they're nice and groomed. Brush it up. If you notice, I barely got brows. So your girl need to hook this up. So I'm going to go very lightly from the beginning. But then I'm going to go all the way to kind of like the high point of your brow. So beginning, high point, and then you're going to go down. So as you see me, I'm going to go very so lightly. And I love this pencil because it's very easy to use, very user friendly. Just follow the natural arch of your hair. And that's it. As you go, get those little nicks and crannies. Now you're going to go from the top as well. Same thing, you go from top, angle, and then down. And remember, when you go by the angle, you want to curve it. You don't want it pointy. So that's it. Keep going. And you see me following through. Keep going, and then you're gonna go ahead and just connect and then brush it down. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and just pretty much like fill in the blanks. You're gonna color inside the lines, kind of like in school, color inside the lines. So you're gonna keep doing it till you get the nice color that you want. How deep, this is where you can control how deep you want it, how light you want it. Now as you notice, I'm only doing pretty much like a little bit away from the beginning, and then, you know, kind of push that all the way towards the back. And then later I'm going to show you, so you don't have a harsh beginning of your brow. You want to make sure you kind of buff that out. But right now you just got to make sure you get everything in there. See? Boom. All right, now you're going to use the spoolie, and at the beginning, so you don't have the harsh line, you can use the brush and then just buff it out, and then just buff it, and just blend it in. That's going to eliminate any harsh lines that you do have, and kind of like make it like a little bit of a faded look as well at the same time. Now these are the way I like to do my brows. It's completely up to you the way you want to do it. I know there's so many trends and looks, but this is mine to go to because it's just quick, fast. You know, girl got to get up early and go to work, so your girl got to do what you got to do. And I got to make sure I make them where it's gonna last all day. Look, cute, it matches. All right, we're getting there. So the next thing you're gonna do now is you're gonna go ahead and grab your flat brush. With the flat brush, you're gonna kind of buff out any little section. Now this doesn't have anything on it. I'm just gonna correct any little thing. Now if you want to do concealer on top, you definitely can. I usually don't. I think I'm pretty much okay not doing it, but I am gonna do it in the bottom. And I'm going to show you with my concealer, and I'm using the Shade Tip concealer. I'm going to go ahead and open that up and just grab very, very little, see, very, very little of the Tarte concealer. And then I'm just going to make these brows just sharper and neater. So if you make any little mistakes, it's okay, because look, this is going to clean that all up. You're pretty much cleaning it up if you think about it. But this is what's going to make a big difference to your brows. It's going to make it stand out. And I get so many compliments. A lot of people think when they see me at work that I got my brows tattooed, which I did a long time ago, but it didn't quite stay on my oily skin, unfortunately. But right here, if you see, I'm over here just hooking it up, making sure it looks nice and neat. And honestly, you just, you know, follow the curve of your natural brows. That's it. Look at that. That's cute. Gotta make it even. Gotta look at both brows, make sure everything looks good. And just correct anything that needs any correction. Boom. That's it. And then the next thing I'm going to do, just because that's going to neutralize my lid, my little veins, so you don't see my veins, I'm going to go ahead and use this L'Oreal concealer. And I'm going to put it just at the base of my lid. And that's going to just neutralize everything. Make sure everything looks nice and even. Look at that. And then you want to just blend it out. Now this look is good for something that if someone wants to go for a natural look, or if you want to use this as the base when you do your shadow. But you want to just buff it out, just blend it outwards and in. And this is going to put everything together when it comes to your eyes. Look at that. And it blends really, really nicely. And I'm using the Real Technique brush in case you're wondering. And I haven't done concealer yet, but I'm about to. But that's how you do your brows. Bye-bye.